Okay, let's set this ARKK up as a trade. And again, I just bought this the September what is it? September 46 is here. I just bought this. So let's set this up. First thing I'm going to do is, put this trend up there. You can clearly see that. You can see that the upper, here, we'll put this, we'll create a parallel. I'm not going to keep this up there, but you can see how it's just moving right up here. Now I'm going to delete this right in here. There we go. Now let's set up some targets here. So we'll go with that. And then we're going to put one up here at the 200 period moving average, as I always would. So now let's do this. We're going to go up here. So that gives us about a 46% profit target. And then I'm going to set up the buy area, which I've already bought it, but we're still going to set it up. There we go. All right. Anything below that area, or I think what I'm going to do is actually run this yesterday's low, below yesterday's low. That would be my stop point there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's talk about this AARK. As you all know, I bought this a little earlier. It's posted on the app. And let's see here. AARK, we're still trending up. We've improved on what it was. And currently at 8.88% on it. It looks like I'm going to hold this overnight. So we'll see what it does tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Thursday? The 10th? Or 11th. Today's the 10th, isn't it? So we'll see what this does. Still looking for that 5350-ish number up here, the dotted deuce. I'm a little concerned on the market. I am. Let's go look at the Qs. Qs could easily slide sideways a little bit. We do need to get over this high here, but I'm going to hold this over, I think. Yeah, for now. We'll see what happens. See what goes on tomorrow. All right, yeah. Good morning, everybody. Market just opened up here. I want to talk about this ARKK real quick. We entered this yesterday, and before it started to break out of that red line up here, out of the red box. And today we're gapping up, currently up 24.79%. Yesterday was nice and positive. This is moving up. Looking good so far. What I'm going to do is monitor this a little bit and keep an eye on it. I would love it to get up here to 53.47, 53.50. If it does that today, this being Friday, more than likely I'll take profits on it. At least 50% of the profits, at least 50%. And that should put me in the 30% area, and I will keep everybody updated and posted on this. Okay, and I'll make sure I send an alert out on the members app if this is if I do close this out. Okay, so thanks everybody. Nice job, Rickster. You sold your ARKK 25%. I'm going to hang just a little bit longer here. Just a bit longer. It might bite me, but we'll see. I hate it when I do this. I decided, okay, I'm going to put an order in and close half the position. So instead of closing half, I ended up buying more. Jeez, I hate that. So now I've got an order in to close half the position. If it's going to need to come up and get me a little bit. I'm not going to close it right here. It's going to need to sneak up just a tad. So I do have an order in to close half. Welcome to your world. Hey, look, if a trader hasn't done that, then you just haven't been trading long enough. Just simple as that. Hey, let's be careful. Do be careful. Market is getting kind of moving up. Here's SDS trying to pick up the bottom. Okay, let's talk about this ARKK again. So I did take off a position, which, like I mentioned earlier, everybody, I accidentally bought another position. So I closed that position plus one that I was going to take off. So now I'm down to where I wanted to be. I had a nice little 29% profit. I'm very happy with this. So let's see what happens as it works out today, and I'll keep everybody posted on this. And I will post out that I closed half. Okay, give me 1 sec. Hey, super nice job, Mike, closing your Bank America for 72%. Congrats. Way to go. Nice. I'm still watching this ARK pretty closely. Here we are now moving up toward the dotted deuce. Looking good. So let's talk about this ARKK. I got this yesterday. We're up here at the dotted deuce now. There's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of selling coming into the market. Nothing I'm going to scream about just yet, but I'm not going to be some superhero and try to get too much more out of this. I'm very happy with it's about 35%. So I'm very happy with this trade. So I'm going to close this out. I'm making that happen right now. It's gonna be about 32%. There you go. It's out now by the time it was filled. So yesterday's trade, bought ARKK in here, bought the option, closing it right here because we'll go look at the market and we'll talk about that a little. My job is to make money. My job is to protect money when there's possibly danger. There's a couple little rules in here that I like to trade with, like a 3-day rule. If the market's up 3 days or if the chart's up 3 days, you got to make sure that you really want to hold it or maybe sell half of it, something like that. So this is not up 3 days. I can clearly see that, but the market is crazy up. So that makes me a little nervous. If we use this trend line here, you can see we're pretty far from that trend line. So we could start to walk that way, and it's not worth the risk for a 30% trade. And as far as making more money, if it goes up higher, we can always get back in it. It will always set up as a trade. So ARKK, great trade for everybody that was in it. Thanks. Appreciate it, everyone.